that sucks. Well, whatever. It's working. I just wasn't ready to pick a game. Jesus. Okay. There's that. Alright, I don't know what game I want to play. But I had to pick one. So I just picked the first one that was there. And that would be this one. Wait, no, what the hell? Oh, you're hiding back there. Alright. Let's fill this bitch up. I got good and high earlier. Well, oh hey, what's up? Appalling. No, I'm not interested in any deals. I don't do any of that on YouTube. I don't do it on Twitch. Thank you though. But no. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. That one's kind of facing the right way. Yesterday I came home. I felt like such fucking shit that I just watched YouTube and tried to go to sleep. So I woke up early in the morning, like way before I had to go to work. And then I was at work all day. I came home and was like, fuck it, I'm going to sleep. Tried to go to sleep, couldn't go to sleep. I just kept watching YouTube videos. And then, like, all night long, I still couldn't go to sleep. And this morning, I was like, screw it. Like, the sun's up already. I'm going to lay down and, like, take a nap, go to sleep, do whatever. I'm off all day. I'll just freaking sleep all day long. And it didn't happen. So, like, I still haven't been to sleep for, like, what would that be? Like 36 hours? 40 hours? Something like that. I hate when that shit happens. This bowl is still the best bowl bong bubbler that I have. Like, I love this fucking thing. It hits so good. The bubbler hits okay, but when I got high earlier, that's what I was hitting because I had leftover shit in it. I tried just like a bong to pull that like ash and shit through I mean, there was weed in there, but I tried to pull it through into the water chamber. It would not fucking happen. Like, it did not want that to happen. I tried my hardest, man. I'm like packing it down. I'm fucking hitting it again. I'm getting big hits, packing it down, hitting it again, getting smaller hits, packing it down, hitting it again, like almost barely getting a hit. It never pulled through into the fucking water chamber, which is all I was trying to do. That's what I'd be smoking right now if I could have done that. Because I love that fucking thing. But, nah, when I came home from work yesterday, I just felt like such shit, man. Like, so bad that I couldn't even go to sleep. Like, normally when you feel like shit, you could just, like, close your eyes and you're fucking out. I couldn't go to sleep to save my life. Like, yesterday, last night, today, like this morning, today. Like, I've been trying for, it might be like 40 hours. Well, maybe not. I shouldn't say trying for 40 hours. I've been up for like 40 hours. Because I wasn't trying to go to sleep before I was about to go to work. Well, in a bunch of hours. Because that's been like my new policy with myself. Like, I've been late to work. I think except for my first job, because I would always work at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it was easy to be up by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But ever since then, I'm pretty sure I've been late to like every fucking job. And I don't want to do that anymore. So I've been taking advantage of last summer when I quit drinking. I just stopped sleeping. Or I would sleep like 2 hours, 3 hours a night. And I would take advantage of that. And I'd be like, fuck it, I'm just going to stay up and then go to work. And then I'll try to sleep whenever I get home. So I've been doing that. And I haven't been late. Wait. No, I was late one day. And that was because I thought I worked later than I actually did, shift work. But that was an accident, because I was up. Like, I was just sitting at home, like just sitting here waiting, like, oh yeah, I got another hour. And then I go to work and I was an hour late. And I'm like, motherfucker, man. Like, I've been up for 5 hours or 6 hours. Like, it's not like I don't want to go to work. So I started taking pictures of the schedule ever since. Which is funny because, yeah, taking a picture, you can always like look at the camera on your phone and go to the photos and be like, oh, that's what time I worked. But I don't need to. Like, when I take a picture of it, like, for some reason it imprints in my mind. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in on 10 o'clock on that day, 10 o'clock on this day, 11 o'clock on that day, 10 o'clock on this day. Like, it literally imprints in my mind. It's kind of like if you write something down. Like, when you write something down, like, you don't need the piece of paper that you wrote it down on, because now it's imprinted in your mind and now you're just not going to forget. Which I find funny. That's how the human brain works. But yeah, like, I didn't even look at the schedule. I just took a picture of it and I know I work at 11 tomorrow. Like, it's so weird how that works. Human brain is interesting. And or no, was that yesterday I took a picture? Yeah, it had to have been. But it's weird how that shit, or wait, no. No, that's next week's schedule. Okay, so that was last week, whenever the fuck it was. But I didn't even look at the schedule. I was like, I don't have to look at it because I'm taking a picture. And I took a picture of it, and like I knew the entire schedule, who I was working with, like everything. I didn't even look at the schedule. Like, it was the weirdest fucking thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm like, maybe I'm psychotic. Oh, wait. I mean, psychic. I love that joke. So tonight I want to play, like, I don't want to just play this game. Like, I'm kind of getting tired of it. Like, there's no new maps, there's nothing else that I can get. Like, all I can do is shit, what do you call it? It's not leveling up guns. I guess technically it's leveling up guns, but it's like the behind the scenes part. It's not like the part right in the front that you can see, where it's like you're at level 1, you're at level 2, 3, 4, 5, like that kind of shit. It's like you need to get 250 kills. You need to get, like, 500 long shots. You got to get, like that kind of shit. Like, I'm not, I don't know. I never really bothered. I mean, I did, but not for the most part bothered with it. Because I'd be like, oh, it's this match. This stupid gun I'm trying to, like, get a bunch of shit with, like, it's not going to be good. So I'm going to, like, I'd be doing like a shotgun, and I'd go to like a match where it was like a lot of long range shooting. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking the fucking shotgun. Fuck that. But I also try to pair up my loadouts. I didn't say guns. Loadouts, um, with two guns that are kind of opposite. So I don't think I've done this, but like a good example would be like a sniper rifle and a shotgun. You got your long range gun, you got your short range gun. But I would do like an AR and a shotgun. Hmm. That's a good question. Not that anybody asked it in the chat, but I asked it in my head. Hmm. Whoa, fuck. um, when I get more money, which is gonna be a while apparently. Which I can't wait for. I'm totally getting another bowl equivalent to this, like just as a backup. I've got that other one back. Well, I've got this other one over here. I love that one. That one's great. I've won that. I used to be part of the Wii community on YouTube, and one of the guys was having a giveaway, and the giveaway was for a bowl, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want a free bowl," and so I entered, and I won, and he sent it to me. I can't remember his freaking name, but I love that bowl. But the last time I smoked it, I was like, wow, that bowl piece is like way too close to my face. Like I have way too much facial hair that might go up in flames. And then well, no, that one's broke. I got the it's not rubber, silicone bowl. Or no, I've got two of them. I've got the big one that's honeycomb, and I got the little one that's just basic, but it's got a lid. So that'd be great for like traveling and shit. Just throw it in your pocket. And wait, don't I have another one? I have my big one that I always loved that the dogs like practically ate. Like they bit the fucking mouthpiece off of it. And somewhere around here is my prototype that I got in like 2001. Because I had one in the 90s and I loved it. It was like the self-contained bowl. It had a lid. It had like a little like slidey piece that would like, cover up the bowl piece. So it would have a lid. On the side of it, there was like a little, like, I guess you would call it a rod. And you pull that bitch out, and it was like a little stirry pokey deal. And at the same time, when you were done with your bowl, you take that stirry pokey deal right dead center of your bowl and push down, and a little pan from the bottom would drop out. And then you would have this pan that you could clean. And then what they suggested, actually, I read the instructions the second time I got a prototype, not the first time. They said, while the pan on the bottom is out, take a matchstick and double up on it and push it up into there. And you can use, I forget what the hell they said, but I would imagine it would be like a coat hanger or, I don't know, something that would have bendability. And you can clean out the rest of your pipe. I always thought it was like the coolest fucking thing, man. It was like all self-contained. Oh, and it also, beside the little rod pokey dealy thingy on the side, that locked in a little tiny canister where you could keep your weed. I love that thing, man. It was so cool. I still have it. But I spent I stopped using it because I couldn't knock the pan out anymore. And so it just like sat around. I'm not gonna say where it was, but it just sat around for a while. And then one night I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit, man. So and it had like a little rubber piece for a mouthpiece over the metal. So I pulled that off, and then I used a blowtorch trying to melt the resin because that's what was locking it in. I used a blowtorch. I put it in boiling water for hours. Like nothing worked. All right, let's do it. But yeah, That was a great fucking pipe. I'd like to get it back to like perfect condition, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to use it. I love my glass pipe. Oh, that's so much better. I would just like it as like a historic piece, like a time in my history. Oh yeah, I forgot all about like because that bowl that I won. Like I forgot all about the weed community on YouTube because I was into that. Like holy shit, that was like 2013, 2014, 2015, something like that. Because I don't think I was around 2016 and 2017. I'm pretty sure is when I started doing live streams. Because they were doing live streams. Well, I wasn't like trying to compete with them or anything, but they were doing them. And I was like, that's cool, man. Like, I want to do that. And like, I kept saying that over and over and over again. Like, I just want to fucking do that, man. Like, I want to go live. That would be so cool. But like, I don't know. I guess I was a little insecure. And, um, it was fall of 2017. And it was my day, I usually was working nights. I can't remember what I worked till, but I wanted to go live at night, and like the only night because I asked Dave to do it with me, Grown at Home, West Virginia, and I what did he say? Monday night would be good for me because I was like, I just need somebody else there with me when I go live. And he was like, yeah, I'll go. I can do it Monday. And I'm like, awesome. Like, let's do it Monday. And I'm pretty sure it was Sunday. I quit my job at the pizza shop. And I messaged him. I'm like, dude, how about tonight? Like, I'm free tonight. I'm not working. And he was like, fuck yeah. And that's how I started, like, always being on Sunday. Just because that. Or no, it was Monday. So I guess maybe he said Tuesday because we did it on Monday. Because I became Monday every Monday. I would do a live stream, and then it became every Monday and Wednesday, and then it became every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then sometimes I would do both weekend days, Saturday and Sunday. But no, it was Monday was the first day I ever did a live stream. Oh, shit. Damn it. Is that like slobbering on that fucking cigarette or something? Because I put it into the snuffer and I moved my hand away and it just followed my hand and then just fell off onto the floor. Didn't burn shit though. Alright, what game am I gonna play? Is this all fucked up again? No. No, it's just me. Oh, fuck it, I'm already here. I don't know, I got a bunch of other games from Game Pass that I'd like to try. Like, I don't know how long I've had the Xbox. Like 3 months, 4 months. It was like a way early Christmas present for myself. And because I haven't got a Christmas present in, I don't know, like 13 years or something like that. But so I got myself one. I was like, fuck it. I'm getting me a fucking Xbox. So I got a Series X. And but no, I got so many fucking games that I couldn't update this game when it was actually doing updates. Oh, dude, I got launchers mounted. Snapshot. Here, forget. Oops. Isn't that here? Okay. That battle rage and munitions. Oh, I got a handgun. Here. All right, fuck it. I'll give it to a launcher. Here, we'll do that. All right. That looks like a fun loadout. Oh, damn. Let's see if there's anything left. All right. That was the end. All right. Let me kill this. It wasn't even a swig. Spot 1 enemies. Oh shit. Why is the volume always turned up? It's probably my dumb fault. Here, wait. Holy shit, man. It's so fucking loud. Jesus, man. There's so much shit going on. Arg. I got that one guy. Whoa, shit. Did my grenade go out? I walked right into that. I gotta come back on that. Damn it. Try again. Was that Semtex? I was trying to do the old spin around. Don't run up on me, bro. Arg. Do I get 2? No. I guess that's a perk. Arg. Arg. It's preloading. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I was right on him. Jesus Christ, man. How was last kill? $18.35. Oh, another one. Wait, where did that come from? Just thought of something to eat. Oh. I'll probably do idea one. That's funny. I was just about to like say out loud, like, why would I tell a story that had no, I don't give a shit if it's out there. It's about somebody else. Somebody, well, I don't even know who the fuck they were. I was just observing somebody in public. And it was the funniest fucking thing ever. Like, they come out with their cart and shit, and they're walking to their car, and like, that's not their car. And they're like wandering around the parking lot, like literally every single row, looking for their car. And then finally, they found their car. It was pretty funny. I love how when you have glass and you smoke out of it, it changes colors. That's right. I said Kellers because I grew up in Pittsburgh, and that was the way everybody said color. But I love how it changes colors. Because it's like all dark, like around the bowl piece, which is funny because I mean, I've smoked out of it a lot, but I wouldn't think that much because the mouthpiece is like white still. I mean, it's got like blue streaks in it, but they're mainly like white streaks. This other one, the one that I won, um, is little. It's got like a flat mouthpiece, like it's just all flat and shit, and it's just like a little tiny pipe. Like it's awesome. But that's the one I won, and that sucker it's like all kind of dark colors, like, and I clean them all well. Ever since the dogs destroyed my gigantic one, I really haven't cleaned a fucking bowl. But I used to always clean my bowl like every once in a while. Like as soon as I felt like it was it was always my big bowl. But then I would be like, fuck it, gather them all up. And like I would just go to the sink and I would just turn on hot water and just like run it right down the mouthpiece and just let it like go out the carb, and like then I would like turn it over and like let it go in the bowl piece and go out the mouthpiece, and then I would just keep going back and forth, but I would just use hot water because I forget what it was, but I had a shit, what the acrylic. I had an acrylic bowl, and someone told me to use vinegar. I think. Was it vinegar? I forget, but whatever. The whole fucking thing just like I think it was a bong, and the entire thing just broke like spider web. The entire fucking thing, and I was like, oh, fuck that shit. So I haven't used anything ever since. Although I probably would use, which I don't know how the hell I would. Well, I guess would probably just fall out. Like some sand. Like I can get that shit like pretty easy around here. It's everywhere. And like not a lot, just like take like a pinch of sand and like put it down the mouthpiece and just kind of like shake it, like hold the carb in the bowl piece and the mouthpiece and just kind of shake it. And the abrasiveness, I don't know, that might be too abrasive for glass. Is it really just like straight up glass? Or is it some weird named thing? The can hasn't turned up, so I can't say they did it. But I can't find my Pringles. Actually, I think I had 2 cans. I think I had sour cream and onion and regular. Wait. Hang on. I remember eating half the regular. Okay, I probably ate the regular. But I didn't open the sour cream and onion. So either they're hidden around here somewhere, like under the couch, because I haven't looked under there. I actually need to look under there to see what the heck is under there. Because these dogs are fucking nuts, man. Like they'll steal like food items, but they won't eat them. They'll hide them. Like, they're fucking funny as hell. Like, I don't even know how they do it. Like, are they running? Like, I'm gonna run up and get on the couch, and it falls out of their mouth and it like rolls under the couch, and like they're like, damn, I can't get it. Like, is that the way it goes? And then they're like, fuck it, I'll just like go to sleep on the couch. Because I'll find food items like under the couch all the time. Which is funny to me. Like, why didn't they just like dig into them? Like, go at them. Like, if you got to them, like, I don't know, rule the jungle, man. You got there first. Well, I got there first, but you got there before I got back to it. But I do give them like a lot of shit. Because I'm fucking weird when it comes to when you get an item and it has, like, usually it has to be refrigerated. I really don't care, like, can form. Fuck that. Like, I'll violate what I'm about to say right now, for a while. But anyway, the like anything refrigerated, when it's got a date on it, so it'll be like, it's good for 3 days from the day you got it. And like 3 days from the day I got it and I didn't eat it, I'm like, fuck this shit, man. Like, I'm weird like that. Which is funny because usually the date on that is the sell by date. And it's usually good for another 3 days. I think 3 days. I don't know. It might be different with everything because everything usually is different. But like meat, if it starts turning gray, fuck that shit. Like, throw it. Like, no, I'd cook it up, but then I would like feed it to the dogs. Like, here you go, girls. You get a fucking treat tonight. Which, fuck. That's what I need to do. I said that in a live stream like a couple, multiple, more than that months ago. That's one of the things I've been saying I'm going to do, and I have not done yet, is buy me a damn grill. Like, I still can't determine if I want gas grill or if I want charcoal grill. Charcoal tastes better. Gas is slightly cheaper because you do one grill out like with charcoal and it's like $10 in charcoal. And that was the last time I grilled and needed charcoal. Because most of my life, I never needed charcoal. Because at my job, I would just get free charcoal, like all day long. It would be like, here's a half a bag. Here's a quarter bag. Here's a half a bag. Here's an entire fucking bag that's not even been opened. Like, it happened all day long, every day, to the point that after I had that job, it was like 6 or 7 years after I had that job that I was like, holy shit. Well, actually, it was like 5 and I grilled like every single night. And no, it was like 5 years after I didn't have that job where I got all the free charcoal. I was like, fuck, man, I'm like almost out of charcoal. I'm gonna actually have to buy it for the first time. And then I found a fucking gigantic black tote in the back of my garage. And I was like, what the fuck is this doing here? And I opened it up and it was all full of charcoal. So for like another 3 or 4 years, I didn't have to buy charcoal ever. But then after that, I had to buy it. And I was like, holy fuck, this shit is so fucking expensive. Like, it used to be like, what, $4.99, $5.99 for like that gigantic Kingsford bag? It's like, actually, I don't even think that's the one I'm talking about. That's $10.99. That one might, the one I'm talking about might be like $15.99 or something like that. But, and then gas would be cheaper. It would be faster because you don't have to sit there and wait for the charcoal and blah, 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 blah. And you can always add charcoal to the fucking grill and let that shit burn inside the fucking gas grill. Add to the fire. Wait. Did I just like try to make a pun or something? Would that be a pun? Damn it. I don't want to fucking smoke. I don't know why this came into my mind, but when I was growing up, I lived in one county, and the next county over, which was literally 1 mile away from my parents' house. Like, if you pulled out, made a right, and just like went 1 mile, like you're in the county that Pittsburgh is in. Which, oh shit, man, I just blanked on the name. Yeah, it was Allegheny County. I blanked on where I grew up, what county that was. But anyway, if you went into that county and you went like another 15 miles, you would, and you know, obviously taking a specific route, you would come to an amusement park, which I don't know how many fucking times, but it was like always mentioned when they would talk about like the top 10 amusement parks that you would have to go and see. And like the first one would always be in Japan. And then like after that, it was just, you know, like a bunch of them. And like sometimes they were like in the middle, sometimes they were towards the end or at the end. But like they were usually on there because they had like at one point they had the fastest, most downhill drop, most loops. But they had something else too. But it was so fast. I think it was like like almost 90 mile an hour or something like that. And they had to slow it down. They had to like take it down to 60 because of safety concerns. But they were always coming out with like a new, that was the Steel Phantom. And then they came out, they tore that down, I believe, because I heard they came out with the Phantom's Revenge. So I assume that's like a new track. But we always had our school picnics there. So like at the end of the school year, like right before we would be done, it would be like we would have Monday and Tuesday. Maybe we had to go Tuesday. No, I think we were off Tuesday. But we would go Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday would be the last day of school. Like that's how the school picnic always was. And we would always go to Kennywood, except for I don't have an age reference, but when I was growing up, my parents, because it would be like a long weekend, my parents would take advantage of it and go on vacation. They would come not here, but like west of here to my grandma's house, and they would just stay with them. And yeah, I remember doing that. And we would do it. And and it was also because we were off Monday and Tuesday. So we could leave Friday after work as soon as everybody's done with work, which wasn't me or my sister. Like, we were way too young for that. But like my mom and my dad, like whenever they were done with work on Friday, we would just get in the car and drive 8 hours. It'd be like 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. And we would just drive 8 hours. And we would drive all the way to my grandma's house. And we would always get there. Nobody was ever up. Like, we just like kind of found our own bedroom because it was like this giant fucking house. I wish I could describe exactly how fucking cool this house was. Like, it was one of the coolest houses. The house she had in McKeesport, Pennsylvania, which is right around the corner of where that amusement park is. And it's in like a rough section of town. But the house she had up there, she had the governor's mansion. She bought it because it was in a bad section of town, and like this, they had stained glass windows, and they would always get broken out because people would just throw rocks at them and shit like that. Like, it was just, even though it was like literally gated the whole way around. I mean, it wasn't that big, but I mean, around the house, I mean, because they didn't have that much property. The property was pretty much taken up by like this quote mansion. And then there was a 3-car garage. It wasn't like a big 3-car garage. Or no. It was 2-car garage. Because it was 2 gigantic double doors that you would open, and you could fit one car. Shut the big ass double doors so people don't break your windows while you're sleeping at night. But yeah, they had this one stained glass window. It got broke so many fucking times. Like, I remember my parents talking about it all the time. Like, they were like, oh yeah, like stained glass window got broke again over at mom's house. And I'd be like, Jesus, man. Like, what the fuck? But it had a secret door, which was, oh, it was cool as fuck. I love that fucking house, man. The one in the bad neighborhood. They downstairs. Wait. I want to say they had another garage downstairs. Like that would hold at least 3 cars. I can't remember. But anyway, outside of that was in the basement. If you went to the right, that was the captain's room. And like everything was like ship oriented. There was like a big captain's wheel on the wall. There was like pictures of ships and like all kind of shit like that. And I can't remember what made that room so special, but we hung out in that room like so many fucking times. And then, like, if you went out of there, there was this gigantic fucking laundry room. Like, picture a normal laundry room, like how big that would be in, like, a quote, big house. It was probably 4 times that big. Like, it was huge. And I remember there was a chute. So every level of the house, which I think there was 4. Wait, there was a basement and then. Yeah, I think there was 4 above the basement. Every level, if you went in the hall, you could just like take your clothes and drop them in the chute, and it would go all the way down to the laundry room. I remember that being like really cool. But yeah, like almost nobody went on the top level because there was like so many fucking rooms. I can't remember where the hell my grandma and grandpa slept. They were probably like right up the steps, first bedroom or something like that. Because I was always like 3rd level, up in steerage. But no, yeah, when you lost your thought of a train. Um, but her house down here, I don't know, like an hour and a half away from here, maybe 2 hours if you hit bad traffic, which happens a lot. Um, but that house was fucking awesome. I would, well, when I got older, I would get to sleep in what they call the maid's quarters. So on the basement level, um, this house was only 2 levels, but on the basement level, which it's not a basement, it's ground floor. So I guess first floor. Um, but we would always stay in the back bedroom, which actually the second back bedroom, when my grandpa died, me and all of the cousins that were there went in there with a marker and wrote on the inside of the closet. Well, we wrote about, I don't know, like a eulogy. I've always wondered if it's still there. Because that was back in the 90s, and my grandma sold the house like right after that. Somebody probably found it and was like, get the white paint. Let's just cover this shit up real quick. Alrighty, there we go. Oh, but that house, on the ground floor, there was like, I think 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. Like a hall bathroom with a, I don't know, I'm guessing a tub shower dealy, where it could be a tub or it can be a shower. Or no. One of the rooms on the bottom level was a master bedroom. That's where the bathroom was. But if you backed up and went to the right instead of the left, all these were on the left, because the stairs were first, and then all the bedrooms started. But if you went across from the stairs, that was the laundry room, and it was like this big ass fucking laundry room. It was so big that one time we had like a small time family reunion. My Aunt Liz, who can't live without a hot tub, brought a hot tub and set it up in this laundry room. And there was plenty of room for everybody to like do laundry if they needed to. Um, go around the hot tub and go back to where I'm talking about. Like any of that shit, like there was still like plenty of room. That's how big this laundry room was. So I don't know what, maybe my grandma has an obsession or did have an obsession with having a big laundry room. But anyway, if you went through the laundry room, you would come back to the corner of the house. And that's what they call the maid's quarters, because it was right next to the laundry room. But it had its own door to go outside. And I was smoking at the time. I was like, this is fucking awesome, man. Like, I can't smoke inside. I already know that. But I can like just open up the fucking door. Like, it was a small ass room. Like, it wasn't that big at all. But I was like, I don't give a shit. Does my suitcase fit? Like, whatever. I never really had like a real hardcore hard case suitcase. My parents did. But I've always had those, like, what are they, like, pretend to be canvas suitcases. But hmm, how long? Oh, shit. long's a passport good for? Isn't it 10 years? I think it's been like 5 years since I got it. Man, that sucks. I need to use that bitch more. Fuck. I need to make more money. Actually, I should get a new job. And then every time my work now asks me to come in and be like, nah, I can't. I gotta work. Oh, man. Wait, where? Oh, I think it's in the same bag. No. I've been, well, yesterday, I was fine all day. But, like, literally the second I get home, I just felt like fucking shit. So I didn't eat anything. And then I've been up ever since. And, but no, earlier in an attempt to like go to sleep, I was like, fuck it, man. Like, there's still shit left in the bubbler. So I just like started hitting that shit. And like I said, I was trying to pull it through and it would not pull through. But I just like kept getting hits. And at the end, it was baby hits. But, you know, like I just kept getting hits. And, I got the fucking munchies so fucking bad. Like, oh my god. I couldn't find what I wanted to eat. But what I did eat was a shitload of fucking mandarin oranges. I bought a bag, one of those like, you know, big bags that you can buy because they're little tiny things, like, you know, like this big. Like, they're not that big. But I've eaten a shitload of them today. And, well, I found another one. I had a Jello, just one. And, well, I knew it was there. It was sitting on my blender. I knew it was there. But I thought I had a couple Jellos in the fucking fridge already, and I barely have any space. Like, it's literally like, you know, that big. And so I thought there was already some in there. And there was none in there. So I was so disappointed. But I put the one that I knew I had in there. And then I found one that the dogs had, a 4-pack. And I was like, oh, fucking yeah, man. Because those are some of the, like, things that I never eat Oh, what the hell was the pecan pie? I want to try pecan pie. I always thought I hated pecan pie. And like lately, I've been finding all this shit that I thought I didn't like that I like collard greens. And well, Brussels sprouts was when I was 21. Um, and boiled cabbage, 21. I remember both of them distinctly. I was living with my cousin, and he was making it. Boiled cabbage with ham. Phew. Oh my god, that shit's so fucking good. But what was the other thing I was thinking of? Well, I'm kind of open to pies and cakes and shit like that. Not like every day, but like maybe once every 6 months kind of thing. But now what the hell was the other fucking thing? Well, no, when the hell was that? That might have been New Year's 2000. Um, Black Eyed Peas. Never liked them before that. I don't know. I can't remember them. But there's like a whole list of foods that I never liked. And then I tried them again and was like, whoa. Like, I remember asparagus. Asparagus, that's when I worked in a restaurant. I liked that the first time I tried it. I tried it, and it was with hollandaise sauce, and it was like over like a fillet. And it like someone ordered it and like just didn't pick it up or whatever, and it was extra. And one of the bosses gave it to me, and I was like, "All right, fuck yeah, I love steak." And I tried it, and I was like, "Holy fuck, what is this vegetable? I love this." But there hasn't been much that I didn't like. Like right now, not liking would be like deer meat. I would say that I don't like deer meat unless you make it into like sausage form, which normally you add pork fat or pork in general. Like it's usually like a 50-50 mixture. So I kind of like the pork aspect of it. So it makes me like the deer aspect of it. Like, oh my God. Like we grew up poor. So like my dad went hunting all the time, like to get food, really. And so I grew up eating like so much fucking deer meat. But we would always like to the point where we had a garage. Um and sometimes like the parents would pull up to the house because like when we got to a certain age we were allowed to like I was first and then like I think the next year my sister was even though she was like 4 years younger than me but allowed to go to the house like they gave us a key said don't lose it and then like we could like ride the bus home get off and like go home unlock the door go in lock the door and then don't answer the phone and then like just watch TV. And but anyway, like yeah, like there would be times whoever was parking in the garage, which was whoever had the newer car, because my mom like was driving the 87 or 86, yeah, 86 Chevy van that I ended up getting when she got a 96 Honda Civic, or 95 Honda Civic, which that bitch went brand new car. That thing's going in the garage. But my dad had a Jeep, so that would be going in the garage, and he would pull up and like just beep his horn, and I would like open up the garage door because we didn't have like that's how like we were that poor. We didn't have the garage door opener dealy for the garage door, but I had to open up the garage door for him and then like go across the garage and grab the deer that he killed that was hanging upside down to bleed out and like move it all the way over as close to the wall as I could so he could pull in. And then this deer would like just kind of like bump up against his Jeep on the side. Oh, but anyway, like that's how we did it. Like we were always in the garage. Like it would always be cold as fuck, man. And me and my dad would be outside skinning a fucking deer and cutting down all the meat and everything like that, and like, you know, cutting it up downstairs on the table and putting it in the freezer and shit like that. Because we had like 2 freezers. Well, he had one of those chest freezers in the garage. We got that from my grandma whenever she moved after my grandpa died down here in North Carolina. But I remember him coming back from Colorado, and like he would have all this luggage showing up, and like it was like his bow in his bow case, because that's usually what he was doing. And then it would be well, he would have a pack on him as his carry-on, and then there would be like another big ass luggage item, and then after that it would just be like big ass luggage items, but they were all full of elk meat. So he got an elk because he would be coming back from Colorado. He flew out there like, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he flew out there like every year. Actually, it's fucking weird. All right, I guess we weren't as poor as I thought. Because I'm pretty sure it was like 89 or something like that he started flying to Colorado. Get a flight to Colorado, like back then, maybe it was like $200, and then you got to get a license. When I went there, that was like 2000. Well, I went there twice, and it was multiple years apart. I can't remember. Well, no, the first one was in the early 2000s, like 2005 to 2009. And the second one was right after that, like a couple years. But when I went to get a license to hunt an elk, just an elk, Nothing else. You can't shoot anything else in the forest. And it was only a bull elk. Like, you couldn't get a cow. And it cost $500. Damn it. Not the fucking chips down. 15 times. That's another statement. Oh, I gotta move that. Oh, I'm so tired of making it. I'll fix you in a minute. All right. I am gonna go eat something. I am freaking starving. And I'm probably gonna eat some freaking munchies too. But anyway, I'm gonna do that.